Now many people know about cancer, but do they know about the fundamentals behind the many processes through which a single damaged cell becomes one of the main uncontrollable diseases that has been troubling humankind for generations and is still somehow posing itself potentially incurable? Now the main subject of this video is the metastasis or spreading of cancer from one part of the body to another. But first let's explore the factors that cause cancer. Now there are genes in every cell in our body. These genes are like instructions that tell a cell how and when to stop dividing, how much to divide and when to die. Cancer is caused by mutations in these genes, though it takes almost half a dozen different mutations to create a cancer cell. Sometimes while dividing, cells inherit more or less of these genes from their parents. Such defective cells are usually destroyed, but under some cases if these cells are allowed to live, they develop into tumors, which are clumps of abnormal cells, all originated from a single defective cell. Now a tumor may be of two types, benign or malignant. Benign tumors stay in the location where they originated. They only cause such problems as pressure on nearby organs or release of hormones that disturb nearby cellular activity. Now malignant tumors do not stay in their place and spread from one part of the body to another. Now these tumors are the cancerous tumors.
Now as a tumor grows, its center gets further and further away from any nearby blood vessel or capillary, and it can't get all the nutrients it needs to survive. In this situation, the tumor sends out biochemical signals called angiogenic factors that stimulate nearby blood vessels to grow towards it and provide it with oxygen and nutrients. Now it can stay healthy and grow more rapidly. At the same time, it can send out tumors to other parts of the body via the blood vessels and also stimulate more blood vessels to grow towards it. This process is called angiogenesis. Now back to the main point of this video. Now the benign tumors that develop into cancerous tumors are contained in the originating tissue by a thin membrane covering the tissue called the basement membrane. Now as the tumors get big enough, they break through the basement membrane and start spreading rapidly throughout the body. Now they are called invasive cancers. Now to how cancer spreads. Research has pointed 4 ways through which a cancer may spread through the body. A cancer may or may not use all 4 ways depending on what type it is. Firstly, a cancer can spread by applying pressure on nearby tissue. As a cancer grows, it takes up more space and starts pressurizing the surrounding tissue. This way it can force itself through the surrounding tissue. As the cancer continues to grow, it squeezes and blocks nearby blood vessels, due to which nearby tissue starts to die. This makes it easier for the cancer to push its way through. Secondly, a cancer can spread by moving through nearby tissue. One of the things that separate from a cancer cell from a normal cell is its ability to move faster. Although cancer cells move out in random directions from their originating tumors, they can move more easily through some tissue than others. For example, cancer cells can move more easily through muscle tissue than dense and hard cartilage. Thus, they are more likely to move along the path of least resistance. Thirdly, a cancer can spread by using enzymes. Cancer cells possess more enzymes than normal cells. As the cancer moves through the nearby tissue, the enzymes digest opposing cells, making it easier for the cancer to move through. Lastly, through the blood circulation by entering the bloodstream. If a cancer cell enters the bloodstream, it is called a circulating cancer cell. This is a dangerous journey, and out of the thousands of cancer cells that find their way into bloodstream, only a few survive and can create a secondary tumor. This was the metastasis of cancer. Though even with their advantages over normal cells, cancer cells take years to develop into a dangerous cancer, or usually don't even succeed and die out. This is because nature has given us such a sophisticated and flawless body system that even the best efforts of many parasites and microparasites fail to beat it under any circumstances.